What's up, guys? Just here, another little video. Wanted to show you guys something really cool. I'm inside my 2014 Mustang. Want to show you something I bought. Wham! Nice little short throw shifter knob with my MGW shifter. I originally had the ball shift knob, and I just bought this one right here. It's a Raysang shift knob from raysang.com. It's incredible how at first I never thought a shift knob would make such a difference, but the fact that this shift knob is heavier than the original shift knob, which I have right here actually inside this one right here that I had installed before, it actually does make a difference in whether the gear goes in smoothly or not. It's incredible. But this, not only is it a different shape being a cylinder compared to a ball, it's actually heavier. The shift knob is heavier, and when it's heavier it just makes it a lot more smooth to go into gears without a problem. Even the reverse is so simple, it's like butter. It's incredible. I'm just so incredibly amazed. At first I was skeptical of spending the money that this knob is worth. It's worth about $160 plus shipping and taxes. It comes out to like close to $180. But it is quite a good penny for just a knob. But guys, it is really worth it. This knob obviously doesn't fit with your stock shifter, but it does come with I'll show you guys. You could take this off right here. So it comes with a little adapter that allows you to pretty much, with an Allen wrench and then obviously just regular wrench, you could install this little adapter that allows it to fit on these threads right here. But it is just so on point, the whole kit. It comes in a nice little bag. I got the for my 2014 I got the red color. They have a couple different colors, black, but I just wanted to show you guys from here, and I even wanted to weigh them so you could see the differences between the weight of this one and the weight of this one right here. So let's go check it out and let's go weigh them. We're back. So I have the two shift knobs here. My newest one from Raysang, and then my original shift knob ball that I got with my MGW short throw shifter kit. I am actually going to use a food weighing scale for this comparison weight, just because I do not have another scale that would weigh items less than a pound. This would be the most appropriate for now. So let's see. To be able to adjust through here, I'm going to focus it right here. So let's start with the original shift knob ball, which is this one right here. 3.53 ounces. Okay. Now we're going to use my new Raysang shift knob ball. Wow, 1 pound, 9.19 ounces. What a difference. So as you guys can see, with that weight difference between the two shift knobs, it is a significant amount of difference. It's not just a little difference, it's a significant amount difference, which does make it true that this shift knob from Raysang does help shifting. The other one is just too light. It's not as sturdy as this one. So now we'll take the car for a drive and show you the driving experience of it. Put it in first. The weight helps it shift so easy that it's no problem whatsoever to get it into gear. So smooth, just no reason to be locked out whatsoever. You may be thinking, is this shift knob really worth $176? Which is what I paid with shipping, taxes, living in the state of California, of course. I believe the company Racing, I think they're located up in Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I will post a link down in the description. But so far, guys, I am very satisfied. The shift knob feels so smooth. It feels so sturdy. That extra heavy weight on the knob just makes it so planted that you feel confident on every shift. I could even downshift right now. I feel so good, like effortlessly going into gears, effortlessly. Nothing holding it back. Just so much more confident. Not even a problem, as you can see, not a single problem putting it into gear. Nothing at all. Another thing I wanted to mention, right when I was doing that higher RPM gear shift, when you're racing, and let's say you got that adrenaline going in you, that you want to go fast, that you want to shift as quick as possible. Another thing I did notice when I had the shift knob ball is if your hands do tend to get a little bit sweaty, the fact that it's a sphere kind of shape, well, not kind of, but it's a sphere shape, makes it a lot easier for you to slip. Whereas this one, you grasp it and it's just so, you're for sure going to have your hand right on the knob without having to worry about if your hands are sweaty, oh, it's gonna slip off. Whereas the other little ball that I had, it just felt more not as practical, in other words. But regardless, to be honest, obviously the shift knob ball is the more classic look on muscle cars, but I'm just so impressed with this, guys. You know, I'll do a little high RPM gear pull when I get the chance. Right now I'm still on the streets. I'll see if I can merge on a highway to show you guys. I think there's gonna be a highway somewhere around here. That's just so smooth. And like I said at the beginning, it might not seem like this knob is worth the price that you're paying for it, but it truly is true. You have to try it yourself to determine whether it's worth it or not, because looks may be deceiving, prices may be deceiving, but the only way to know yourself for sure if this is what you like or if it suits you well is by trying it yourself. Whereas for me, once I drove my cousin's car, that's when I realized it really does make a difference. It really does. This little ball, this little knob really does make a difference. It may not seem like it does, but it really does, guys. It is incredible. Good job to Racing on this knob. It is just absolutely mind-blowing. But it is one sexy looking shift knob for sure, without a doubt. It's little things you do to your car, guys, that make the difference. Whether it might not seem at first like it does make a difference, but it really does. Right now I am currently on the stock clutch and stock drive shaft, so anything that helps improve these transmissions, especially if you're on a budget, always helps. Obviously, of course, if you really wanted to get a phenomenal feel for your car and get the best transmission, the best gear shifting and everything, obviously you would go for a T56, but chances are many people are not in the range of wanting to spend or drop $5,000, which probably doesn't even include the install, to put a Tremec T56 transmission in your car. And if you install it yourself, you know, you have to have the tools and, you know, the time to put it all in there. But absolutely incredible. So many good things about this knob, so many great things. So there's actually a freeway coming up, a nice little ramp. I'm gonna see if I can do a little first, second, third gear pull. Yeah, with this coronavirus pandemic going on, it really is a tough time for everybody. It's not something that we can all say that we've lived through before, depending on your, well, actually, even if you were to be in your 90s, I think the last pandemic that happened was in the 1918s with the Spanish flu. But yeah, this is the first time ever in life, I'm pretty sure the majority of us have ever seen something like this, where we have to wear a mask and everything. Anyways, here's a ramp right here going up. Here we go. Well, there's only so much you can do when there's a car in front of you. Yeah, but as you can see, revving it high with the stock clutch, did you guys see any lockout problems or anything before I installed this knob? Believe it or not, oh yeah, with the shift knob on, I would get locked out. It would happen between second to third and third to fourth. That's where my lockout issues were mostly, when I would rev it high with this stock clutch. Obviously, if you change to an aftermarket clutch, whether it's a Mantic or a McLeod, the ball game changes. You won't have that problem. But we're talking about being able to do the most budget-friendly mods for your MT82 and still be able to have a phenomenal gear shifting experience. When you start putting in clutches, specifically if you do the Mantic, that's a $2,000 clutch, not including the labor, unless you install it yourself. Well, you know, then you save yourself labor. But if you don't install it yourself, which a lot of us probably won't if we don't have the tools for it in the garage, yeah, that labor's looking at $600 to get it in there. You could also change the drive shaft, other components to make the transmission beefier, but it's going to be a lot more expensive. You just want to make it the most confident you can and not spend a lot of money. I guess an MGW shifter, racing shift knob, absolutely, highly recommended, guys. Well, with that being said, guys, I hope everybody's healthy and doing well. Hopefully we get through this soon and get back to the track. I'm definitely trying to take it to the track, see my times. I haven't gone to the track since last year, to Willow Springs, do a couple runs. I am planning a couple modifications for the car, but we'll see how that goes with all this disaster happening. It's just a very difficult time for everyone, for the entire world. But anyways, have a good one, guys. Be safe, stay safe, sanitize yourself, avoid COVID-19, and I'll see you next time. Peace.